Today on Strange Places, Max attempts to access a legendary but impenetrable abandoned church.
I can't even believe this. I can't even believe I'm about to do this, dumbass.
Well, maybe impenetrable for most, but not Max Powell. Because first, he's going to disguise himself.
My name is Mike Weiss, and I work with Everlast Construction and Restoration.
And Max proves that he will do anything to get in. What could go wrong?
I heard a walkie-talkie, and I saw some lights. That means it's time to go. But if I die, everything's gonna be recorded.
So come along with Max Powell as he puts everything on the line.
Just chilling, you know. Just a strange place to stay.
Hello, and welcome to Strange Places, where we go places that most people wouldn't dare to venture. And I am your host, Max Powell. Today on Strange Places, we have a very special episode. We are going to be exploring this massive, pristine, abandoned church. This is the best abandoned church that I've ever been to in all of my years of exploring, and I've been all over the United States. I've explored many abandoned churches, and this is the best one. Now, this video is going to be one of a two-part series. This first video was taken almost 1 year ago in December of 2019. If you haven't already, please go to the right now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on. It really helps me out a lot. Here's the best part. You'll be able to see Strange Place videos the moment they come out. So go right now. Take you 5 seconds. Now we take you to the massive, pristine, abandoned church on Strange Places.
So guys, they just drove by the church and they got some serious boards on it. They made it so you can't really climb the scaffolding anymore, which sucks because that's how we're getting in. But there is a ladder. That ladder's a little bit sketch. I don't know if anyone's on there. What I do know is that at the very top of the towers, there is a hatch. I'm gonna try to go all the way up to the top.
I parked at the rear of the church and prepared for the
The original
infiltration.
way's gotta be boarded up, so I think the only way in is to climb all the way to the top using the scaffolding.
Because a regularly dressed person climbing up the ladder and the scaffolding of an abandoned church in a busy neighborhood would immediately draw attention, for today's mission, I decided to disguise myself as a construction worker.
I always have a cover story. My name is Mike Weiss, and I work with Everlast Construction and Restoration. I made both those up, like on the fly. This is what I decided. There's an alley back there. I'm gonna walk down that alley, and then I'm gonna put my stuff on.
This is the front of the abandoned church. My plan was to start off in the back, then I would walk down this alley while posing as a construction worker and make my way to the front of the church so I could access the ladder and climb the scaffolding from there.
I can't even believe this. I can't even believe I'm about to do this, dumbass.
It's your boy, Mike Weiss.
However, while I was walking down the street towards the church, I spotted an actual construction crew doing work on the church. Positive that my cover would be blown if I came across actual construction workers, I decided to turn back. Since that plan had to be aborted, I had to improvise. I headed back from where I came and found a small alley leading right to the church. I headed down the alley and hopped a gate, unsure of what I would find on the other side.
Once I get my hand on that, I should be good.
The top of the wall was just out of reach, so I was forced to use a ladder, or whatever the hell this was.
Only on Strange Places. Hold on. Forgot. I'm Mike Weiss, not Max Powell. Only at Everlast Construction. I almost fell because I thought my hand would reach around here, but it was thicker than I thought, and then I almost slipped and fell. Yeet.
traditional way to get in was through these windows or vents. However, they boarded these entrances from the inside of the church basement. That would mean that I had to access the church via the scaffolding as I originally planned. To the right of me is the abandoned church. This is the courtyard, and this is a school that shares the property and the courtyard with the church, which is also abandoned. For the first step of my new plan, I would be entering the school and going all the way to the top.
We made it into the epic church. Look at how it's huge. I'm just kidding. There's like this mini church inside the building. I think this used to be a school, and it's attached to the big church that we're trying to get into. Keep heading towards the top. Oh, that's cool.
As I passed through the school, I had to do a bit of exploring and made a few stops on the way to the top. Finally, I had made it to the roof. After climbing the ladder onto the second level of roof, I would make my way to the first church bell tower, crossing onto the scaffolding around 5 to 6 stories up. Then I would sneak over to the staircase and attempt to quietly make my way up the scaffolding stairs. On the top is where there is a hatch to get in. After only climbing one level, I was spotted. Something that I planned for, but was slightly unexpected.
Yes. Actually, I'm supposed to go to the church too. Okay, thank you.
I told him the Mike Vice story, and fortunately for me, he bought it.
Very cool. This place is awesome. This is how I'm gonna get just a match down here. I'm gonna use that to get in to the church.
Okay, so this is one of the bell towers. You can see the ropes that they used to pull down to ring the bells at the very top where we just were. They have 4 total clock faces. The clock machinery was in this brown box over here. It has some initials from 1949. So I think those were some of the bell keepers or something like that. There's some machinery right here to get the hands to work. And this, oh shit, I'm moving my clock right now. Oh, that's crazy. The machinery would twist this thing, which would then twist these gears, which would then, control the hands on the outside. Right there is what the clockwork is, the clockwork machinery. Let's examine the clockwork. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my God. So you set the time with this, and it goes through there. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that a vacuum tube? This is unbelievable. This is from like the 1930s, 40s. Look at all those gears. Everything's very precise to keep time. The pendulum, this should be the pendulum. Maybe it doesn't have, oh, you know what? It doesn't have a pendulum. It doesn't need one because it's electrically powered. Oh, this is actually dangerous. Look at this. Oh, I could fall right through the damn floor. Cincinnati, Ohio. Wow. That is so cool. And that's that thing that goes to the clock. See? It goes from the box all the way there. We still have a very long journey down into the church. It might be 80 feet till we get to the church ceiling. These are very tall towers, so pretty good start. Feeling good right now?
Now it was time to descend the sketchy, rusty metal staircase. But how would these doors be locked from the outside? Well, after lifting this board to reveal a massive hole in the ceiling over the staircase, I discovered that someone had gotten wise to our entry tactics and braced the door with thick pieces of wood.
You cannot open up the door because of that one board that they put in. You know why? It's because they knew people were going to climb the scaffolding, drop down through the tower, go through all this, go through that door, and go into the church. But what they did not expect is that max power would be dropping it through that hatch.
Because I was prepared for this scenario.
Okay, so everything's ready. The rope's a little bit frayed, so there's like a 1% chance that I'll probably die here. But if I die, everything's gonna be on recording. So remember to put me in a chills video. Another top 5 scary YouTuber deaths caught on camera. Number 1, max power.
Number 1, max power. I did it for the views! Wow!
Just chilling. You know, just the strange places things.
So I made it.
After making it to the balcony and taking some quick shots, I had to make a quick getaway as I heard a walkie-talkie and I thought I saw a flashlight right near the entrance to the security door on my left side. During my explore, I discovered this second exit and escape way that I would now have to utilize. Remember how they reinforced the door with pieces of wood? Well, 2 can play at that game. As I had no idea what I was faced with, I quietly stuck around the scaffolding and took time to examine my surroundings before coming up with an escape plan.
I heard a walkie-talkie and I saw some lights. That means it's time to go. That means it's time to go. This is no joke.
At this point, I dropped my hard hat, and to my dismay, it fell to the scaffolding level below me. That means I would have to proceed 1 level down to recover the hard hat. Being up on the scaffolding for a while, I realized there was no way I was going to be able to descend the stairs at the front of the church because I would easily be spotted. The only way was to climb down the side to the roof of the school. I wasn't out of trouble just yet. I proceeded around the school with caution, constantly checking the windows. was very little activity. It seems whoever came to the door left.
So guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Oh, no one else came with me on this mission.
Hooper, help me fill the intro. Go
I'm your host, Max Power. See you next time on Strange Places.